to have our morning conversation. So, yesterday, as we talked about what was there to celebrate on International Women's Day, Kenyan men, one will never save you, I lie. This guy called in, and this morning, I want us to discuss boundaries. Listen to him.
My wife did her degree when we were married. I can see what I see in my wife from what we had and what we have right now after she's getting to najua ile kuona kamwangaza kidogo very much, and still she hasn't got so far. So it means if she goes so far more than she is today, our life will drastically change. But I have no problem with that. I'll live with the pain. If it's getting me to have anger, I will be angry all my life. I won't divorce her. I love my kids. I'll keep her.
How did she change? Is it her attitude, her behavior?
Nothing. Let me not even add more. Just attitude. It just kills me. She's never so polite that she used to be.
If you could turn back the hands of time,
yes,
would you take her to school, back to school?
Never ever.
Wow. Why is it that men think that women change when they're empowered? How do women change when they're empowered?
Over-empowered. Me wacho huyo nimeona jamaa amesomesha the wife akaenda mpaka masters, permanent head damage, akaenda mpaka Australia, akaachwa kama kingelende.
Let me ask you.
Was left here.
Let me ask you a question.
Anyway.
Is it empowerment, or are they exposed to what is supposed to be right? When you don't empower a woman, when she's kanyagwad like a doormat, she assumes that's okay.
I'll tell you what happens. When you over-empower them, they forget. That's just it.
So let me ask you a question. Men don't change?
Men never.
When you shikana with a woman, when you're broke and you're dirty in Kayole, and she drags you up, she suffices you, and then the mother will start coming in when you make a little bit of money. What is that?
Don't start a whole new topic, because hakuna mwanamke ashasaidia a man mpaka akamsafisha hivyo. And men never forget anyway. And if there's a woman who has helped a man, awafiki watatu the last 10 years. Men. First of all, a man will never forget if you help him. Ever. Even if he becomes the president, one day atakutafuta. Women, she'll forget you kabisa na enda Australia. Aka uko change citizenship. You'll never even see those kids. Na yeye ndiye alikutoa makamasi ukakuja akapeleka shule. Yeah. And the more she grows in career, the more anaona you don't deserve her. She deserves better.
What if you never deserved her in the beginning and she's just realizing that?
Now all of a sudden, this is the time she's realizing I don't deserve her. Maybe Yamali alikuwa nauza makaa ndio this lady asome mpaka afika huko atafika. You know, men have no problem with that. Lakini vile tunaachagwa, because that is not the only story here umepigiwa hapa. A lot of stories. A lot of men wameachwa.
I've also had a lot of men who treat the women badly once they make a little bit of money. Do one small deal, madharau inaingia. No, don't tell me it's just women who change. No, I'm not confusing. I'm saying don't say it's just women who change.
We are talking about a lady amechukuliwa, akaanza diploma, akaenda undergraduate, akapata masters, akafanya PhD. That lady is going to leave that man. Because a man inafika mahali pia masomo kidogo inakuwa imefika mahali imefika. Focus na biashara. Na hapo ndio utaachwa vizuri sana saa 6.
Is there a risk to empowering your woman?
It is a very big risk.
Listen to
empowering.
My wife did her degree when we were married. I can see what I see in my wife from what we had and what we have right now after she's getting to najua ile kuona kamwangaza kidogo very much, and still she hasn't got so far. So it means if she goes so far more than she is today, our life will drastically change. But I have no problem with that. I'll live with the pain. If it's getting me to have anger, I will be angry all my life. I won't divorce her. I love my kids. I'll keep her.
How did she change? Is it her attitude, her behavior?
Nothing. Let me not even add more. Just attitude. It just kills me. She's never so polite that she used to be.
If you could turn back the hands of time,
yes,
would you take her to school, back to school?
Never ever.
How do men sit there and say it's women who change? And yet where she went, she was exposed to an environment where she was told, by the way, If your husband violent or emotionally mistreats you, that is wrong. And you've been doing that to her all these years. When she learns that is wrong, how is that changing?
This is what we are saying. This man has taken all his effort, his money, his resources to take this lady to school. No kwatia. Most of the time men don't grow up in career wise. Kuna mahali wanaume wanafikaga, I don't know setani gani anatushika. You are in the same place.
They're just daft.
You need daft, eh?
Yeah.
Lakini they can multitask. Before you know it, hapa anafanya local companies. Before you know it, she's working for Unilever. Before you know it, ametumwa Ghana. Before you know it, she's in London.
So because she's ambitious, that's wrong.
I'm just telling you what happens, the progression. Huyu jamaa kwa pale aliachwa. Huyu ataachwa vizuri sana saa 6 mchana, right somewhere. That's what that man is complaining about. The wife has changed totally. Doesn't know what to do. Katoto kanatolewa kavina kanapelekwa Brookhouse. Wewe hata huwezi ujaandikishwa huko kwenda kukasalimia. Wanaitwa Cambridge. They change. They change kabisa. They change and they forget about you. How they forget is a talent.
0711-046-105 is my number. Give me a call. Guys, what's your story? Ladies,
how do you forget?
You've been accused. That's a heavy accusation.
Yes, how do you just forget a man who has just raised you from the
If a woman forgets, it's because you're worth forgetting.
Oh, watch your minor. Watch, please.
If you want to contribute via SMS, please. My short code is 22494.
There are so many men crying right now because of that.
You're crying because you dug your own grave.
No,
they say you make your bed, you sleep in it. You treat a woman right from the word go.
Digging grave ni kumsaidia. Ni kumsaidia.
Hit me up on my fan page on Facebook or my Twitter handles at It's Minor Kageni Classic 105 Kenya. My hashtag is Minor Nkengangi. Can we get to the bottom of this once and for all?
Because now anaongea na wazungu, now I'm irrelevant.
Our morning conversation. So listen to what this guy called and said yesterday.
My wife did her degree when we were married. I can see what I see in my wife from what we had and what we have right now after she's getting to najua ile kuona kamwangaza kidogo very much, and still she hasn't gone so far. So it means if she goes so far more than she is today, our life will drastically change. But I have no problem with that. I'll live with the pain. If it's getting me to have anger, I will be angry all my life. I won't divorce her. I love my kids. I'll keep her.
How did she change? Is it her attitude, her behavior?
Nothing. Let me not even add more. Just attitude. It just kills me. She's never so polite that she used to be.
If you could turn back the hands of time,
yes,
would you take her to school, back to school?
Never ever.
Wow. So apparently the biggest mistake you can ever make is empowering your woman. Because she'll leave you, according to Mwalimu. What is your story? I want to hear your testimony. Also, we continue our morning conversation. So I want to know if the biggest mistake you can make is empowering your woman. That's the gospel according to men. Saying you educate her, she changes and she'll leave you. And you sit there, as that woman struggles by your side, kindly note, you make a little bit of money, suddenly she's not worthy of you. And you sit here and tell me that it's women who change. How does that work? Seriously, how does that work? And Shane, I love your tweet. You're saying the way you live together matters a lot. Most of them will show you a door depending on how you've been treating her. Ya Javan Salvati is saying mwanamke naishi naye vile nampata nilimpata mambo ya kusomesha, hell no. Why? Paul Karo is saying you'll never get a satisfying answer to this issue. Either party blames the other. My opinion though, okay, I'll take time, I'll read the Kikuyu in that tweet later. Douglas Kipler is saying, man, if you struggle for a lady when she's down, be watchful who you're dealing with. Should you empower her, make sure you already have kids with her, because she'll dump you when she makes it in life. A woman will only leave if you've been treating her badly. Do guys get that? Karen Okong is saying, what if the lady you met is already educated? What would happen to the man? That kind of thinking is so irritating. At It's Minor Kageni or Classic 105 Kenya. My hashtag is Minor Nkengangi. Talk to me.
Hello, Minor.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Ambie King'ang'i anyamaze na anyamaze. I'm a living testimony.
Please do.
Iliolewa na huyu mtu na he had nothing.
He had nothing.
He had nothing. Maina nilikuwa naenda kwa my mom.
Yeah.
Naiba kuku.
Haya.
Na nyonga kuku naweka kwa handbag. Kuku inakataa kukufa, inaanza kudance kwa kibeti.
Haya.
Naambia mama aende asijue kenye nimefanya. Nilikuwa na ngoja watu wanapika. Wakiweka jiko nje, naenda na uchukua hiyo moto. Napikia. Tunashona kiatu na waya. Wakati alipata pesa. Na driving license by the way ni mimi nilitafuta na pesa kufulia wa mama nguo.
Yeah.
Wakati alipata pesa aliniambia, listen and listen carefully. I was not to marry you.
Haya.
I was to marry another certain you lady. I don't know what you are doing in my house.
Haya.
Maina huyo mtu ikafika sasa to an extent hakuji kwa nyumba. Wakati alikuja alichukua nguo zangu akaweka moto mpaka certificate. Akaniambia it's over.
Haya.
Nilitoka kwa hiyo nyumba na leso na katop, hata sikuwa nimefunga bra.
Haya.
I thank God. Ini mwaka ya 6.
Yeah.
Nimesafa, nimeteseka, but I'm here. Ako wapi yeye? Amekunywa pombe, ameoa, mpaka wengine wamewekewa ba, but where is he now?
What does he do now?
He's a driver somewhere.
Pesa ilisha.
Hajielewi. Kwa hivyo tuache kublame wanawake tu. Hata sisi wanawake tuache kublame wanawake tu ati ndio hata wanaume wanatufanya mambo makubwa. Cause mine there's no way utateseka na mtu ulale njaa. Kwanza I remember I had one panty. Nilikuwa naifua usiku. Asubuhi naamka naivaa. Ikaisha mpaka ikabaki kama hata sijui nitakwambia ilibaki kama nini. Good day, Maina.
Have a good day.
Good day.
Listen to that. Can you defend that man? No, speak.
What did she
do? You
are
speaking earlier.
What did she do?
Oh, no, it's what she did.
I never know. I wish I could hear from that man. I mean, no wonder there is a court. Don't believe everything you hear again, Maina.
Oh, when he works against you, she's lying. Really? No, really?
Theater driving New Limpeleka. He is opening bars for other women.
My God, ladies. What do you go through at the hands of these animals you live with and call your men?
Wacha kutuita hivyo.
Ni matumia.